Kicking off our list, we have the Xiaomi Mi 5. It has been more than a year after a successful release of its predecessor, and one can expect the release of Mi 5 anytime soon. Coming onto the phone, it definitely is best among the lot. It is expected to have a Quad HD resolution with a pixel density of 525 ppi. The 5.3 inches screen will definitely leave you amazed. On the hardware side, we have a Snapdragon 820 bundled up with 4GB of RAM, and Adreno 530 GPU. With these kind of specifications we can definitely expect some great performance. In the photography department we have a 21MP camera with laser autofocus and 4K recording. On the front side we have an 8MP camera for the selfie lovers. The phone is expected to have a 3500 mAh battery, and will surely end up having enough juice for a day and a half. On the outside we can expect a metal frame along with a fingerprint sensor. The phone is expected to be just 5.1mm thick. For those of you missing the NFC feature, this phone got you covered. The phone will be running MIUI 7 based on Android 5.1.1. There is no official announcement as yet, but we expect this phone to hit the market sometime. Talking of the best upcoming phones, how can we forget the Xperia Z5 Premium? Sony is back with a bang. 4K display. Need I say anything more? Seems awesome, right? Or maybe not? First things first, 4K is not readily available on many streaming platforms. So definitely the biggest downside of this phone is that, though you would be spending a large amount of money, still you will not be able to redeem it to the fullest. Secondly, the screen drains a lot of battery. Along with this, the phone is a little bulky too. But leaving these drawbacks, the phone is among the top ones. The camera is really good, even in low light conditions. The lens aperture is a reasonably bright f2.0, and when that is not enough, there is an LED flash to help. Sony claims to have produced the fastest hybrid autofocus mechanism in a smartphone camera, going down to 0.03 seconds. The camera app has been thoroughly redesigned for the better. The fingerprint sensor performed flawlessly in terms of recognition and unlocked on the first try every time. It supports a SD card too. With 3GB RAM and an octa-core processor, the phone definitely bags a punch. Now it's time of some pure stock experience. The Nexus 6P is the first Google Nexus phone manufactured by Huawei. It comes in a metal frame, with 5.7-inch QHD display, stereo speakers at the front, and a round finger scanner on the back. The new fingerprint sensor support is baked into Android Marshmallow, and it can be used for authentication by all apps, should their developers decide to enable it. As for unlocking the phone, the fingerprint sensor does its job brilliantly and it's instantaneous, even if the screen is off in standby. It has a very good battery capacity for its size. It packs a bit more juice than its predecessor. The phone supports quick charging, and it's supposed to last some good 8 hours extra after as little as a 10-minute top-up. The Nexus phones usually don't come with a premium build, great camera and large battery, but the new Nexus 6P shatters all stereotypes here. Other highlights include USB Type-C port, 12MP rear camera and an 8MP selfie shooter on the front. It's thin too at 7.3mm. It's slightly taller than an iPhone 6 Plus 5.5 screen, which is quite impressive when you remember the two front-facing speakers flanking the screen. Software will be pure and an unadulterated Android 6.0 Marshmallow, which will bring several exciting features like Google Now on tap, app links, and granular permission management. If you want to taste the new Android flavor in its full glory, the new Nexus will be your best bet. For all the Windows fans, we have got the new Lumia 950X XL. Microsoft has finally woken up to refuel its slowly dying Windows phones. The extra-large Lumia 950 XL ropes in a 5.7-inch OLED display with pixel density of 518 ppi. It features a top-of-the-line Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 chipset, coupled up with 3 GB of RAM. The handset also sports a 20MP rear camera with optical image stabilization sensor and an f1.9 aperture lens. The camera comes with capability of shooting 4K video. At the front, a 5-megapixel sensor with an f2.4 aperture is present to capture decent selfies, even in low light. The front shooter is also capable of full HD video recording. Microsoft has used a USB Type-C port with rapid charging, which charges 50% battery in just 30 minutes. The software giant also integrated Windows Hello biometric system in this new phone. Unlike most of the flagship phone, what sets this new phone apart is its removable battery with built-in wireless charging. As we all expect from Microsoft, its new phones will be running on mobile version of Windows 10. So the end story is that this new Microsoft phone is among the top phones provided that the Windows Store is improved. Now it is the BlackBerry Prive. In their heyday, BlackBerry and Nokia were pioneers in smartphone technology, and many people would associated their crumbling to their stubbornness to steer away from Android. Both tech giants are now planning a resurrection, and Android adoption is what they plan on. On the inside, BlackBerry Prive includes top offline features and specifications. There is a 5.4-inch display with Quad HD resolution, fueled by 1.8 GHz quad-core processor with 3 GB RAM, 32 GB internal storage and option for 128 GB secondary SD card storage. Reportedly, BlackBerry has included an 18MP rear camera sensor too. This slider is meant to provide QWERTY keyboard experience to long-term BlackBerry fans. This might be a classic case of too little too late, or be the phone that brings long-term loyalists return to the platform.